Hey guys, Anthony here, Bibles and Barbells. I put a video together tonight to just briefly go over some of my communications equipment that I've acquired over the last, some of it's older, some of it's newer. But I just wanted to go over some of the communications equipment that I have in light of hurricane season starting down here in South Florida. I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row and be prepared for it's been since 2005 since we've really been hit with a bad storm, which was Hurricane Wilma. So we may be due this year for something big. So I just want to make sure I am ready with all my communications, radio equipment, and batteries, backups, things of that nature, antennas. I just want to update everybody regarding my ham radio license. I just passed the test this past Saturday, so in a few weeks I should have my call sign and be able to get on the air. So I'll be able to actually talk on this new Wouxun radio that I bought recently that does 2 meter and 70 centimeter, so dual band radio. So just starting from the beginning here, and I want to put this out to the YouTube community. These Faraday cages, I guess they're calling them, are the galvanized trash cans that I see a lot of preppers talking about, saying to store your equipment in case of an EMP. I just want to put it out there to my subscribers and those that watch my videos. Is this something that is in fact useful to me? So this is a 6-gallon can that I bought with a lid. As you can see, it's galvanized, and I have some equipment that I'm storing in it. So I just want to put that out there to see if this is in fact the can to get, or I need to get a heavier gauge or a different type or different brand. So that's one of the things I wanted to put out there tonight. The other things, starting here with the CB radios, if you can see my handheld CBs I've had forever. I'm in the process of upgrading, but these two GE CBs that I have do work. I don't have a large roof-mounted antenna. I'm going to purchase that when I buy the new handheld unit that I'm looking at now. But these do work. I do have a car adapter for them. And so for right now, I'm using them until I get the new ones. Regarding my Wouxun ham radio, I just picked up today at Mike's Electronics. You can see here. This is Mike's Electronics down here in Fort Lauderdale. Cost me $93.28, but I bought I'll get a shot of it. I bought a antenna, dual band antenna. I picked that up today. I bought a 5-inch magnet with a rubber boot to mount it outside my vehicle, which is right here, and it comes with the 17 feet of cable. And then I bought the necessary adapter to go from the mag mount. This goes to the mag mount, and this would go into my actual radio where the radio antenna is. And that way, when I'm mobile, I'll be able to pick up signals better than I am now, because having the Wouxun handheld in the car with just the factory antenna really cuts down on what you're able to pick up. And so I'm going to have that hooked up tomorrow morning. With the Wouxun radio, that's my ham radio. That came with the charging cradle, which is here. I bought there's an extra battery pack that's used for inside the car, which these two items hook together, and then you plug this into the lighter adapter, and you can power the radio while you're driving. And this is the software cable to hook up to the computer to download and sync up your radio with the software. One of the things I've done with my equipment is using this little Dymo printing label maker that I had. I printed little labels for all my equipment, for all the cords and adapters and things like that, and put them on, because when you put everything together inside this storage bin and you go to reach for it, you don't know, you can get confused on different cordages and adapters. So it's one of the things I did this weekend. And then I'll store these in actual Ziploc bags inside of here while they're in there. So that's one of the things I've done. Next item I want to just go over is the Standard Horizon radios that I highly recommend. I think I did a video last year during hurricane season on these radios. I have two of them. This is the model number, HX471S. These radios are incredible. I keep one at home, and my wife carries one, and I carry one. They're VHF Marine, which means they have the the Coast Guard and all the Marine channels. It's got the Airband, which I haven't really used yet. The MURS, which is multiple user radio service, which is like the two-way radio service. AM/FM radio, the NOAA weather alert stations, and then the 14 FRS channels are all part of this radio in a really well-built, small, compact package that's waterproof, and it also floats, which is one of the things down here in South Florida I would highly recommend. If you're going to have a radio and it's not waterproof or it doesn't float, and you find yourself in an evacuation type scenario, and you're on a boat or on a lake or in the ocean, you're going to really have to think twice and pay the extra money on getting something that's waterproof. And then a bonus that this floats too. So you can see here it says submersible radio. And these radios are excellent. I've had them out kayaking on the water close to the beach, and I pick up all the Coast Guard channels with that. And I have the cradle chargers, the car adapter, the in-home plug adapters, and then again you can see here I label them and I store them in Ziploc bags, so when I store the cords in my galvanized can, I have everything in one spot. The only thing missing here is I did have a scanner. It was very old and I got rid of it recently, and the next thing on my list after my CB radios, after my upgrade on the CBs, is a new scanner. And then I think I'll be fairly complete with communications, other than maybe getting a second ham radio, one to keep at home and then one to travel with in case of an emergency. So that's the video I wanted to put out there, guys. Anybody has any recommendations, any suggestions, especially on the Faraday cage in case of an EMP, let me know what you think. Let me know maybe some of the radios you have, what you're using, what works, what doesn't work. And I'll keep you guys updated on the communications. But very important, especially now with hurricane season upon us, to be prepared and not to be caught off guard like I was in 2005 with just a cell phone that wasn't working. So, it's Anthony, Bibles and Barbells, signing off.